Hi, Dennis. In this update on the Earthcallers, I just want to focus on the background, the colors, the houses, the dragon, and those kinds of things, because this this piece that we're working on, it has a lot of details. It's more complex. So I think we can talk about the foreground and the characters later. The characters should actually be more easy than the details of the background. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing is the overall color of the background. Now, obviously, I asked you for a moonlit nighttime scene, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So this color is much closer to what we want. The last color you did in the background was very warm, so that was not good. So this color obviously is better. However, I'm a little bit concerned, is it too blue? It looks almost like this scene is underwater. So I'm a little concerned about it. And the foreground characters, they look more white. They look a little bit more like they're standing in moonlight or under a spotlight, but then the background is blue. So the white foreground, the blue background, I'm a little bit unsure about it. I just hope that going forward, you can make that more realistic and more obvious that this whole scene is a moonlit night. The color blue, I think it could be a good choice. I guess it depends how you do it and how you detail it later in the process. Second point, also related to color. I want to remind you that we can put some little fires and little torches in the scene. So I could imagine the guards placing some torches around the dragon so that they can keep a better eye on the dragon and see if any people are coming. So if there's any special focal points and you want to illuminate them better or show a little color more, just stick a little torch there. I could imagine one there, maybe here, maybe back here, over there, over here. We can put some torches out there. Again, we want them in the empty spaces of the game card, not behind game text. You also have these cool stone pillars. I thought maybe we can put little fires on top of them. Maybe both. But these little fires out there will add some illumination to the scene and let us see some more colors of the dragon. Okay, the next point number three, is about the houses. So you have some different houses, different dwellings out there, and I like that. You have them scattered about in some pretty good positions. But I want to remind you that they were all burned and destroyed by the dragon, so they should not have roofs. I just want them to be stone cottages with burned stone walls, no windows, no roofs. And again, let's try to use the empty spaces of the game card. So there's one here, but it's under game text. We can move it out and put it here. We can have a tiny one back there, back there. This one's okay, I guess. That one has none. And then over here, this is a critical spot. This one, I think we need to remove it and change the idea. We'll put one here, and then there will be a character sneaking out of it. She will be partly inside of it, partly sneaking, like she's looking out. She has a sword, and her head and her sword are kind of, she's starting to peek out of that dwelling because she's going to run over to the dragon later and start to free the dragon. So we need a nice building here that is burned out and damaged, and she is peering out. She's kind of sneaking around over there. I will send you a picture of her, what she looks like. Okay, and then the last thing I want to mention is some details about the dragon. So we have a special dragon in this scene, and it has been illustrated twice before. And I want to point out to you some unique things about him. He has some whiskers here. He has some wing spikes. I don't know what to call them, little talons on the wings. There is skin between the parts of the wing here. So he has like a bony part going down and then skin between, and that looks the same on the front and the back. He has a second pair of wings. He has some little blue stabilizer fins, and he has three pairs of legs. One pair, two pair, three pairs. He's got three pairs of legs. He also has some bioluminescent blue coloration. These blue scales light up on the whiskers, and some of the scales are blue. The stabilizer fins are blue. Those all can illuminate. Now let me show you another picture of him. Okay, here's another one. So as you can see, the skin on the wing, it looks the same on the front as on the back right here. You see the skin here. You can see the spikes on the wings here. Blue stabilizer fins here. So you can also look to this one to get some ideas about the detailing. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you so much, Dennis. I know I'm throwing a lot of details at you here. I really appreciate your hard work on it, and I'll look forward to your next updates.